Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this Facebook Live. I'm Kwon. Don't forget you can always watch and listen to this live stream later through the InForum channel, YouTube channel, if you didn't know that we had one, or on your favorite podcast platform as well. Of course, you can always find those just by looking up inforum.com/podcasts and then clicking on the InForum Minute as well. All right, before we get to that update on our breaking news, first of all, I want to point you ahead to some things that you can do today, as the Fargo Park District right now is looking for your help to find its next tree that's going to be right in front and center in the Santa Village at Row Farm in Fargo. So here are the requirements. It has to be an evergreen tree. It has to be at least 20 feet tall and in good health. You also need to make sure that that tree isn't near any power lines or telephone poles. If you think your tree is eligible for that, you can call the Fargo Park District, and then those crews are going to come by and remove both the tree and the stump for free. So the deadline to apply for that is October 21st. Also today, students, parents, you can meet your new teachers if you're going to Fargo School during several back-to-school nights. So those are all happening at all of the district's elementary schools. It's going to start at 5:30 tonight, go until 7. Davies and South High School students, you will also be able to do that, but yours will start at 4 and then going until 7. If you are a part of the virtual academy this year, you can pick up your devices like laptops, maybe iPads or things like that starting today as well. You can stop by the district office right on 7th Street South from 5 to 8 tonight, and then you'll get another chance to do that if tonight doesn't work for you. So you can do that on Thursday from noon to 4 as well. All right, let's talk about this breaking news. This is a developing story, I should say, but we do know that one person has been detained after police executed this high-risk search warrant at a home in South Fargo. So we had our crew out there live this morning, and they're responding to an apartment building in the 2200 block of 6th Avenue, and they've been there since around 6:40 this morning. We do know that the SWAT team was there earlier. They were using things like those flash sound devices, which are typically used to, distract suspects, make sure that officers can perform their jobs. So they were there earlier this morning, but we still don't know that the officers are kind of in that area still. So that apartment is right off of 25th Street South, think right by the Avalon Event Center. We do know that multiple people are believed to be inside right now. Perimeter was set up earlier this morning, but again, officers are still in that area. SWAT team is no longer there, and right now it seems like there's no immediate danger to the public. So of course you can stick with us throughout the day for any updates on that. Yeah, we can bring you those updates on inforum.com and our evening newscasts as well. Okay, also right now we know that Fargo police are looking for 3 people who they say are or were involved in a fight that led to some shots being fired. That shooting actually happened about a month ago on July 17th, a couple blocks south of NDSU. We know from officers that one of those 3 men fired off a gun during an argument at an apartment balcony. We do have their pictures up on our website right now if you want to go check that out, but the person who shot that gun just ran away, so police are looking for these people. If you know where any of those 3 people might be, you can call Fargo Police. Again, their pictures are on inforum.com. Fargo Police are also asking for your help right now to find a missing teenager. Her picture is also on our website, inforum.com. They're looking for 17-year-old Daisy Doctor. She was last seen on Sunday in the 400 block of 7th Street South, right near Island Park in Fargo. She was last seen wearing an orange shirt with black jeans and black and white sandals as well. She's also said to be carrying a wheeled suitcase along with some backpacks. So again, if you know where she is, you can call Red River Regional Dispatch. Once again, her picture is on our website right now. And we're trying to figure out more about what happened at this bizarre incident at Island Park that actually sent one man to the hospital. So we know that Fargo police were called out to Island Park right by the gazebo sometime late yesterday afternoon. We know that a 38-year-old man was setting off some fireworks there. He did get hurt, but his injuries aren't believed to be life-threatening at this time. We do have a message into police asking what his name is. At least as of now, we can't know that information according to police, but once we get that name, we will let you know. Today, the Fargo School Board is expected to have its regular meeting, but they should expect security to be ramped up. after some board members got several threatening messages. So as first news broke for you yesterday, police are investigating that threatening poster, and it said better dead than red, and that referenced a white supremacist group. And of course that criticism really kept coming in. I mean, we even let you hear, one board member's voicemail, and this criticism kind of kept coming in to these board members in response to them voting to remove the Pledge of Allegiance from their regular agenda, which of course since then has been reversed. But we're trying to figure out now if, if police might have any leads on the person who might have put that poster up. But as of right now, we only know that that person who put that up was wearing a hoodie and a mask. So the Fargo School Board will have their meeting at 5:30 tonight. Also in Grand Forks, we know that the city and its police department are facing a lawsuit from a man, and he's claiming that these officers illegally searched his car. So we got to look at court documents that say Ray Bruton was pulled over back in April of last year for making an improper turn. Now, officers asked him to get out of the car, he left his door open, and then a drug-sniffing dog was involved in this search as well, which Bruton says, caused him to get all stressed out, and he thinks that this goes against his constitutional right to decline a police search. So we'll let you know if this lawsuit goes forward. But that is what we're trying to figure out right now. Also, sticking in Grand Forks right now, if you're trying to fly out of the Grand Forks airport, better luck next time. You're not going to be able to do that for more than a week because there's a construction project going on the runway right now, and during that project, the airport is only closed to commercial airlines, which only includes Delta and Allegiant. So the runways are expected to reopen next Friday morning on September 2nd, so just hold your horses. Okay, more closures to talk about. Of course, summer is coming to an end, so I'm sure these crews are really trying to get all of their projects done. So starting in West Fargo, we know that 9th Street Northwest is going to be closed from 2nd to 7th Avenue Northwest for some asphalt work there. If you're going north or south on this road, you will need to take a detour to Center Street. This closure is expected to be in place until Friday. We also know in Fargo, barriers are up on South University Drive right now between 13th and 14th Avenue South. It's actually down to one lane right now because crews are making some fixes there. This road should fully reopen by the end of the day tomorrow, so maybe some minor inconveniences for those of you who travel along that road just for today, and maybe a little bit for tomorrow. Okay. Talking more nationally, we know that sources are saying that the Biden administration could cancel up to $10,000 in student loan debt for every borrower. But here's the catch. That borrower needs to make less than $125,000 a year. They're also reportedly looking at offering additional forgiveness for some other borrowers, but there's no details released on that yet. So current pause on federal student loan payments is set to expire next Wednesday, and we'll let you know if that changes. This I thought was kind of interesting. It made me giggle a little bit. But we know that some scientists, they think that they found a way to fight food allergies. But most of you, when you hear this, you probably won't want to take it. So the American Chemical Society looked at this study that targets nut allergies, and they used mice. And these researchers found lab tests on a specific bacterial compound showed really promising results against allergic reactions. Well, here's the thing, that bacteria is just disgusting, and people don't want to take it as a pill. So these researchers said that it smells like dog poop and rancid butter, which I think are pretty, like those are some wild words to describe what these taste like. I can't even imagine that. But they also are saying that the people in the study had trouble swallowing the pill. I mean, how can you blame them, right? So good news, but also bad news in the sense that a lot of people probably won't want to take this pill, or physically, literally will not be able to. So because of that, these scientists are kind of looking for a different way, different type of delivery system, I guess you can say. But I just kind of thought that was funny. Also, Subway lovers, this one is definitely for me. They're launching a subscription called the Footlong Pass. So if you pick up the Footlong Pass, you will get 50% off of all footlongs through September. This is kind of a neat thing that they are doing. $15 passes go on sale tomorrow. 10,000 of them are available, but you will need to be a Subway Rewards member. So if you're interested, you can just go to subwayfootlongpass.com. All right, Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, 9 to 11, WDAY Extra, InForum.com. North Dakota's biggest college football rivalry, Valley City State and Jamestown, is going to be opening this season on Thursday in Jamestown. So, lots to cover there. NDSU tight end Noah Gindorf thought he would be in the NFL right now, but he's preparing for his 6th year of college football. Of course, a lot of that has to do with his serious leg injury, so Dom will be talking a lot more about that on Hot Mic from 9 to 11, WDAY Extra, InForum.com. Also on InForum.com, you can check out an article right now. Here's the headline. It's Moorhead Presents Funding Campaign, Renderings of New Library and Community Center. We had this story on First News this morning, and I wanted you to take a look for yourself just so that you can really see the renderings of what this is all going to look like. And of course, this kind of has to do a lot with voters. So people living in Moorhead, this might be a little beneficial for you. All right, so that's on InForum right now. Don't forget, for just 99 cents a month, you can get an all-access pass to InForum.com for your first 3 months. All you have to do is go on InForum.com/subscribe. All right, everybody, I think that's all I got for you today. Don't forget, we have news at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. I'm sure we're going to get some sort of update on that breaking news that I just told you about on 6th Avenue South, where one person was detained earlier this morning. And lots more to come that you haven't even heard about yet. So make sure you go join our evening cruise, and then we'll be back here tomorrow morning from 5 to 7. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.